Welcome to Learn Commerce PU online classes. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Hello everyone, welcome to First PUC Statistics online classes. In the previous class we had discussed about relationship among arithmetic mean, harmonic mean and geometric mean. In this class we are going to discuss partition values. See, partition values is also known as measures of position. So partition mean value in the sense that is measures which divides a given data into equal parts. So partition value in the sense that is measures which divides a given data into equal parts. Let's see the types of partition values. So in that first type of partition value is median. Second one, quartiles. Third one, deciles. And fourth one, percentiles. So these are the important types of partition values. First one, median. Second one, quartiles. Third one, deciles. And fourth one is percentiles. Okay, let's see the first one, median. We know that median in the sense that is middlemost value. For example, so here I will consider one piece of bread or cake like this. So if I divide this bread into two equal parts like this, so this middle line is, center line is median. So median in the sense what? Median in the sense measures which divides a given data into two equal parts, then it is known as median. So median is denoted by capital letter M that we had already discussed. So median in the sense what? That is measures which divides a given data into two equal parts. And next move to second type, that is quartiles. See, quartile in the sense, so here also I will consider same bread piece. So if I divide this bread four equal parts, so like this. So see, if I divide this bread into two equal parts, then it is median. And if I divide this bread into four equal parts, then it is quartile. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. So what is quartile? Quartile in the sense that is measures which divide a given data into four equal parts. Then it is known as quartiles. And quartile is denoted by QI. And see, so see the first part. This first part is known as first quartile. That first quartile is denoted by Q1. And second, the middle line is, that is second quartile. Second quartile we can write, that is Q2. And the last line is, that is third quartile. So third quartile we can write Q3. So this first quartile is also known as lower quartile, and this third quartile is also known as upper quartile. And see here second quartile is also known as median. So here second quartile is same as median. So see here I takes the value. So we know that quartile is denoted by QI. Here I takes the value, that is 1, 2, 3. So in the place of I, if I substitute 1, then it is first quartile. If it is 2, then it is second quartile. And if it is 3, in the place of I, if it is 3, then it is third quartile. Okay, this is all about quartiles. Okay, next move to deciles. See, decile in the sense what? That is 10. So deciles in the sense measures which divide a given data into 10 equal parts, then it is known as deciles. And deciles are denoted by DI. See here also I will consider same bread piece like this. See, if I divide this bread into two equal parts, then this center line is known as median. And if I divide this 10 parts like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if I divide this bread 10 equal parts, then it is known as decile. So what is decile? Decile in the sense measures which divides a given data into 10 equal parts. Here the first part is known as D1, that is first decile, and this is D2, and this part is D3, and this part is D4, and the central part is D5, and this is D6, D7, D8 and D9. See, so here the first center line is same as, so center line is D5, this is same as median, and we know that here median is same as Q. Okay, next move to percent, and before that see here we know that deciles is denoted by DI. Here I takes the value 1 to 9. Here I takes the value 1 to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See, in the place of I, if I substitute 1, that is D1. If it is 2, D2. If it is 3, D3. If it is 4, D4. Like that, if it is 8, in the place of I, if I substitute 8, then it is D8. And if it is 9, then it is D9. Okay, this is all about deciles. In a percentile, percentile in the sense what? That is 100. So what is percentile? Percentile in the sense measures which divide a given data into 100 equal parts, then it is known as percentiles. So this is percentile, so it is denoted by PI. And see, if it is median, then the cake is divided into 2 equal parts and the center line is median. And if it is quartiles, then given data is divided into 4 equal parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, but here we got the values are only 3, that is Q1, Q2, Q3. And in the deciles, see, in deciles the given data is divided into 10 equal parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, but here we got the values up to 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, sorry 9, up to 9. Like that, in a percentile, the given data is divided into 100 parts, but here I takes the value up to 99, 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 99. Okay, this is all about percentile. But see, so in a quartile, Q2 is same as median. In a decile, this D5 is same as median and same as Q2. Like that, in a percentile, see this P25 is same as Q1. Q1 is nothing but first quartile or lower quartile. Then this P25 is Q1, P50 is Q2. So Q2 is same as median and the last one is P75. So P75 is same as Q3. Here Q3 is nothing but that is upper quartile or third quartile. So see here P25 is same as Q1 and P50 is same as Q2 and median, and P75 is same as third quartile or Q3 or upper quartile. Okay, this is all about median, quartile, decile and percentile. So what is median? Median in the sense measures which divide a given data into 2 equal parts. Then quartiles in the sense measures which divides a given data into 4 equal parts, and quartile is denoted by Qi. Here I takes the value 1 to 3. Then deciles in the sense that is measures which divide a given data into 10 equal parts. Then decile is denoted by Di. Here I takes the value 1 to 9. Then percentile. So percentile in the sense measures which divides a given data into 100 equal parts, and percentile is denoted by Pi. Here I takes the value 1 to 99. So this is all about partition value. Okay, next let's see the problem number 1. So here the first problem is, for a data if Q2 is equal to 20, then what are the values of D5 and P50? See, here the given value is, that is Q2 is equal to 20, and we need to find the value for D5 and P50. See, here Q2 is equal to 50 in the sense, see here. So in the problem they given Q2 is equal to 20. See, Q2 is equal to 20. So if Q is equal to 20, then what is P50? Yeah, P50. See here Q2 is same. Here Q2 is same as P50. So in the problem Q2 is 20, then P50 also 20, because here P50 is same as Q2. Next, see here Q20 is, so here see here Q2 is 20, and this Q2 is same as D5, therefore D5 also 20. See, Q2 is 20 and Q2 is same as D5, therefore D5 also 20. Okay, this is all about, this is solution to first problem. Next move to problem number 2. So here the second problem is, for a data if P25 is 25, then find the value of Q1. So in the problem they given P25 is 25, then we need to find that is what is Q1. So see here, so what is P25? So they given P25 is 25. So see here P25 is same as Q1, therefore here Q1 also 25. Q1 also 25. Okay, next move to calculation of partition values. So in a calculation of partition values, there are two cases. In that first case is ungrouped data. Case 2 is group data. So in a group data there are two types. One is discrete data, another one is continuous data. Okay, now let's see the calculation of ungrouped data. So in a median, we already discussed that to calculate median in case of ungrouped data, there are some important steps are there. Like that, to calculate partition values in case of ungrouped data, similar steps here also followed. In that, okay, let's see the first one, median. So to calculate median in case of ungrouped data, step 1 is, that is we need to arrange the given data in an order. We need to arrange the given data in an order. Here order must be ascending order. Next, step 2. In a median, step 2 is we need to find n plus 1 divided by 2th value in this arranged data. So after that this value will give median. Okay, that is a median how to calculate in ungrouped data. Similarly, here the second one is quartile. So how to calculate quartiles? So we know that quartile is, you see, quartile formula is I into n plus 1 divided by, see here, so in a median the given data is divided into 2 equal parts. Therefore here this value is divided by 2 for this median. And for quartile, the given data is divided into 4 equal parts. Therefore here divided by 4. So we need to find I into n plus 1 divided by 4th value, and this I into n plus 1 divided by 4th observation will give quartile. So here I takes the value 1, 2 and 3. See, if we need to find, for example, Q1, then the formula is in the place of I we need to substitute. See, if it is Q1, in the place of I we need to substitute 1 into n plus 1 divided by 4. For example, if we need to find 2, so in the place of I, here it is we need to substitute 2, so 2 into n plus 1 divided by 4, and if it is Q3, then it is 3, in the place of I we need to substitute 3 into n plus 1 divided by 4. Okay, this is all about quartile. Next, move to decile. So to calculate decile, the formula is first step is same, that is we need to arrange the given data in ascending order. Step 2 is I into n plus 1 divided by C. So here in the median the given data is divided into 2 equal parts, so here the formula is divided by 2, and in a quartile the given data is divided into 4 equal parts, so here divided by 4, but in a decile the given data is divided into 10 equal parts, so here it is divided by 10. So we need to find I into n plus 1 divided by 10th value. Here I takes the value 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 9. For example, if we want to calculate D3, so to calculate D3, in place of I we need to substitute 3. So formula is 3 into n plus 1 divided by 10. So 10th value, that next I into n plus 1 divided by 10. So I in the place of I here 3, right? So 3 into n plus of 1 divided by 10th observation will give deciles. Okay, next, similarly, next we need to calculate percentile. The formula is I into n plus 1 divided by C. So here median is divided into 2 equal parts, so here divided by 2, and in here quartile, so quartiles are divided into 4 equal parts, so divided by 4. In a decile, deciles are here in the decile given datas are divided into 10 equal parts, so divided by 10. Then what is in percentile? In percentile the given datas are divided into 100 equal parts, therefore here divided by 100. So we need to find I into n plus 1 divided by 100 value in arranged data. So here I takes the value 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 99. Okay, these are the important steps to calculate partition values in case of ungrouped data. Okay, let's move to problem number 3. So here given problem is calculate lower quartile, upper quartile, 8th decile and 60th percentile for the following data, and here given informations are 22, 26, 14, 30, 18, 11, 35, 41, 12 and 32. See, here given informations are ungrouped data, and here we need to find lower quartile, upper quartile, 8th decile and 60th percentile. See, these are partition values. So to calculate ungrouped data in case of partition values, then we need to follow these important steps. In that, step 1 is we need to arrange the given data in an order. So that order must be ascending order. So first we need to arrange this given data in ascending order. So to write this given data in ascending order, we need to select lowest value first. Here the lowest value is 11. So first I will write 11. After that, next lowest value is 12. So next 14, 18, next 22, so next 26, after that 30, 32, then 35 and 41. So step 1 is over. Step 2. Before going to step 2, see the question. So question is like this, that is calculate lower quartile, upper quartile, 8th decile and 60th percentile. First let's see how to calculate lower quartile. So lower quartile formula, lower quartile in the sense what, that is Q1. So Q1 quartile formula is, So next move to quartile formula. See here quartile formula is I into n plus 1 divided by fourth value. Here I takes the value 1, 2, 3. So quartile formula is I into n plus 1 divided by 4. So here I takes the value 1, 2, 3. See here we need lower quartile. Here lower quartile nothing but that is Q1. So we need to find here Q1. So therefore in the place of I we need to substitute 1 because lower quartile in the sense that is Q1. So therefore I will substitute in the place of I 1 into n plus 1 divided by fourth value. We need to find 1 into n plus 1 divided by fourth value. Here what is n? N in the sense that is number of observations. So that number of observations are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here n is 10. Therefore in the place of n I will substitute 10. So this is equal to 1 into 10 plus 1 divided by fourth value. So this is equal to 10 plus 1 is 11 divided by fourth value. So 1 into 11 that is 11 only. 11 divided by 4 that is here I will write this is equal to 2.75. So here we got 2.75. Now I will split the terms that is 2 plus see 2.07 in the sense that is 2 plus 0.75. 2.75 in the sense that is 2 plus 0.75. So here the splitted terms are 2 plus 0.75 in the sense that is 2.7 only. After that see carefully, this is very important. First we need to find, so this is observations, okay, this is also value. Plus 0.7th observation or value. So next, okay, this is very important. See, first we need to find second value in the given observation. We need to find second value in the given array, in the arranged observation. Okay, we need to find the second value in the arranged observation. See, so that I will write here. First we need to find second observation. Here second comes here, okay, this is second, okay, here 2 is there, no, so that is second observation. Plus write this value. So here the value is 0.75 into, so here second value is over, no, next move to, yeah, see here second value is 1, 2, this is second value. Next move to next term. So next term is third value right here, third value or third observation minus second observation. See how to find out the value first. So here we got one value that is 2.75. So after that split the terms, that is 2 plus 0.75. Next find second value plus 0.75 into, so move to one more next term, that is third observation minus second observations. So this is equal to, see the second observation in the arranged data. Here second observation is 12. So in the place of second observation write 12 plus write this value as it is, that is 0.75 into third observation. See here third observation is 14. Right here in the place of third observation minus second observation. Here second observation is 12. So this is equal to 12 plus 0.75 into 14 minus 12 is 2. So this is equal to 12 plus 0.75 into 2, that value is 1.5. So this is equal to 12 plus 1.5 is 13.5. So here the first quartile value is 13.5. So first quartile value, first quartile is denoted by Q1. So Q1 is equal to 13.5. Okay, this is lower quartile or first quartile. Okay, next let's see the second question, that is we need to find upper quartile. Okay, next we need to find upper quartile. So step 1 is as it is. Step 1 is we need to arrange the given data is in an order. So we already arranged the given data in an order. Step 2 is we need to find upper quartile. So quartile formula is I into n plus 1 divided by fourth value. Here I takes the value 1, 2, 3. Okay. Upper quartile is denoted by Q3. So in the place of I we need to substitute 3. So that is this is equal to 3 into n is, what is n here? N is 10. So 10 plus 1 divided by 4th value. So this is equal to 10 plus 1 is what? That is 11. So 3 into 11 divided by 4th value. So this is equal to 3 into 11 is, that is 33. 33 divided by 4 is 8.25. 8.25 fifth value. So this is equal to, next what to do? We need to split the terms, that is 8 plus 0.25 value, and this is equal to, so how to write the formula? First write 8th observation, because here the first term is 8. So 8th observation or 8th value plus, write this 0.25. So after 8, next term is 9th term. So write 9th observation minus 8th observation. 9th observation minus 8th observation. So this is equal to, what is 8th observation in arranged data? See, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8th observation is 32 and 9th observation is 35. So in the place of 8th observation we need to write 32 plus 0.25 into, write this value as it is. Okay, in the place of 8th observation we need to write 32, because in arranged data the 8th place of value is 32, plus write this value as it is. Here the value is 0.25 into 9th observation. Here 9th observation is, in arranged data 9th observation is 35. So in the place of 9th observation we need to write 35 minus 8th observation. Here 8th observation is 32. So this is equal to 32 plus 0.25 into 35 minus 32 is 3. So this is equal to 32 plus 3 into 0.25 is 3 into 0.25 is, that is 0.75, and this is equal to, here the value is 32.75. So 32 plus 0.5 is 32.75. So this is upper quartile. Upper quartile is denoted by Q3. So here Q3 value is 32.75. Okay, next we need to find, that is 8th decile. So to calculate decile in case of ungrouped data, here the procedures are same. Step 1 is as it is, that is we need to arrange the given data in ascending order. Step 2 is, that is decile. So decile formula is, that is I into n plus 1 divided by 10th value. So here I takes the value 1, 2 up to 9. So here we need, in the problem they given to find 8th decile. So in the place of I we need to substitute 8 into n in the sense that is 10 plus 1 divided by 10 the value, and this is equal to 8 into 11 divided by 10th value. So this is equal to 8 into 11, that is 88, divided by 10, that is 8.8. 8.8. So this is equal to, I will split the terms, that is 8 plus 0.8. So next how to find? So 8th observation, this is equal to 8th observation plus, write this term, that is 0.8 into, after 8th next term is 9th. So write 9th observation minus 8th observation. So this is equal to, find this 8th observation in arranged data. So here 8th observation is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here 8th observation is 32 and 9th observation is 35. So in the place of 8th observation I will substitute 32 plus 0.8 into 9th observation, that is 35 minus 8th observation, that is 32. So this is equal to 32 plus 0.8 into 3, and this is equal to 32 plus, before that, I will write here. So this is equal to 32 plus 0.8 into 3, and this is equal to 0.8 into 3 is 2.4, that is 32 plus 2.4 is, that is 34.4. 34.4. So this is 8th decile. 8th decile we can write D8. So 8th decile is denoted by D8. So here 8th decile is 34.4. Next, the last sub question, that is we need to find 60th percentile. 60th percentile. So first step as it is, that is we need to arrange the given data in an order. We already arranged it. Step 2 is, so for decile percentile the formula is I into n plus 1 divided by 100. Here I take the value 1, 2, 3 up to 99. So next, so we need to find 60th percentile. So therefore in the place of I we need to substitute 60. So 60, what is n? N is number of observation. Here number of observation is 10. So 10 plus 1 divided by 100. So this is equal to 10 plus 1 is 11. 11 into 60, that is 660. 660 divided by 100. So 660 divided by 100, that is 6.6. So this is equal to 6.6. How to split the terms? That is 6 plus 0.6. So next we need to split, next write the formula like 6th. See the first value, that is 6, right? Therefore 6th observation plus, here's next value is 0.6, right, as it is, into, after 6 next term is 7th observation, right here 7th observation minus 6th observation. So find the 6th and 7th observation in the arranged data. See here 6th observation is, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here sixth observation is 26 and seventh observation is 30. See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sixth observation is 26 and seventh observation is 30. So in the place of 6 I will substitute 26 plus 0.6. Seventh observation is 30 minus sixth observation is 26. So this is equal to 26 plus 0.6. 30 minus 26 is 4. So this is equal to 26 plus 0.6 into 4, that is 2.4, and this is equal to 26 plus 2.4 is 28.4. So here this is the solution for 60th percentile. 60th percentile is denoted by P60. So here P60 value is 28.4. This is all about calculation of partition values in case of ungrouped data. Thank you for watching this video.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.